Hey everybody, happy Friday. So I thought I would do another chronicle for today because it's Friday, and it's the beginning of the week, and Freaky Friday. Folks got paid today. Folks about to get out on the road, kick it, whatever. So I thought I would do a quick chronicle. So this is episode 2 of the Car Chronicles of RJ. And so my first chronicle, I spoke about plastic surgery just because that was something that I had just kind of ran across. But now I kind of want to talk about cheating. Okay. This is a topic that has been around since the beginning of time, and so it's nothing new. Men cheat on women, women cheat on men. I mean, it's whatever. So anything, we all do it. I'm not we all, but it can be done by anybody, different races, sexual orientations, different gender, it doesn't matter. But when it comes to being someone that's in the public eye, your relationship is cast, like out there. I mean, everything you do and everything that you say and how you respond and how you don't respond, what you got on, did you gain weight and all of that, along with your relationships and what goes on in your life is no longer private. And like I said, I'm very private, even though I kind of like this whole thing, because I like being on camera. But on a serious note, like, even though I'm private, like, I like doing things like this, but I would never want to be in the public eye, like, all the time. Everything you do, publicize for everyone to see. And now with everybody recording everything and, being on, different areas of social media, you can never forget it. So one of the latest things that's been coming up that I know I've seen, like, plenty of blogs and plenty of discussions and plenty of, feedback about Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson. Whether you're a fan of the Kardashian family or not, I actually like Khloe. Out of all the Kardashians, I know everyone says that the most normal one is Kendall, and I do tend to agree. But she's young, so for me, I can connect with Khloe more than anybody, believe it or not. However, this shit about Tristan being this habitual cheater, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think, and this is my opinion, I think the man has a sex addiction. I mean, I don't know if anybody else agrees with that. I haven't heard anybody else say it, but just going off of my third eye or my sixth sense, or this gift of, like, just being able to feel and know things without being told, I just get this feeling that it's gonna come out later that this young man has a sex addiction. I mean, that's just my opinion. And like I said, no one told me anything. Like, I haven't heard that. Those words have not come out of anybody's mouth as far as I know. I'm just telling you my own opinion. I think that Tristan Thompson has a legitimate sex addiction. Now, do I think it's okay for him to go around putting his penis in all these different orifices that are not attached to his woman? And as far as I knew, his current woman was Khloe Kardashian. No, I don't agree with that shit, because I'm gonna tell you right now, my folks, they know, like, bruh, come on now, if you feeling some kind of way, you need to have a discussion with your woman, or vice versa, or your dude, whatever you into. Like, as an adult, you're supposed to have those kind of conversations with your folks. You're supposed to be like, look, yo, there's a gap, or there's something missing, or we need to change it up, or I'm feeling some kind of way, whatever it is. You need to find a way to communicate that. And if you don't, and you out here, sticking your dick in folk, and you don't, first of all, you may not be protecting yourself, which means you bringing something home if they trust you and they laying down with you like that, or you out here just embarrassing the person that you with, especially when you in the public's eye. I mean, come on now. You know that you're a celebrity. You're an athlete. She's a reality star / entrepreneur / I mean, she's an entertainer in a way. not musically, but I mean in other ways. So I mean, you know that everyone is watching your every move. Why the fuck, Tristan? Yeah, I'm talking to your monkey ass. Why would you decide that you want to go out in public when you know everybody's watching? Bitches, there's cameras everywhere, dude. It never dawned on you. It never dawned on you. It never dawned on you once that possibly somebody would see you, and possibly somebody would report it, and possibly somebody would do a fucking chat about it, or put it on the blogs, or put it on, you know, other social media outlets. It never dawned on you. Side eye, head tilted. Come on, dude. I mean, you can't be that oblivious to who you are and who you're dating, who you're having a baby with, because she was straight up about to give birth, and you out in the clubs. I mean, were you nervous about becoming a dad again? I mean, I don't know. You already got kids, so it's not like it's a new topic for you. Like, you a fucking pro at this point, knocking up chicks. And first of all, I mean, you know that the Kardashians are, you know, on everybody's radar, okay? And then you're an athlete, even though you're not like first string or anything. From what I heard, I didn't know that. I just found that out. But it doesn't matter. You're still an athlete. You're still visible. You're still in public. And you out here sticking your ding-a-ling in these chicks. And then you on camera. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, that's just dirty, man. That's mad disrespectful. Like, if you out here doing that, dude, at least have some respect for the future mother of your child, dude. She's about to give birth. Have respect for yourself, for your family, for her family, for your unborn child. I mean, that's just fucked up. You know, even if you want to get your rocks off, dude, you know what I'm saying? We human, I get it. But that don't make it right. Like, you need to be a mature ass dude and be like, yo, you know, I'm whatever. You know, have a conversation. And maybe the fuck y'all did. Maybe there's some shit off camera we haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? Off to the side. You know, maybe you did try to have that conversation. Hell, I don't know. All I knows is, bruh, with a capital S, knows, is that you got caught on video. The shit can't be disputed. It is clearly your big peanut head ass on there fucking around with these girls. And for what I heard, now this secondhand information, but what I heard was that the chicks that you was in the video with, Tristan, were hookers. That's what I heard. Now, I don't know that to be true. Like, I don't know those young ladies, so I can't speak on that. I'm just telling you what the word is out in the streets. That these were some young ladies that you were paying for. And then the other young lady who, you know, she gorgeous. I can't even lie. But the one that you spent hours and hours with, you know, and I got that from Wendy Williams. You know, I'm not really a Wendy Williams fan, but, you know what I'm saying? From time to time, I may pass through her show, pick up a little tea. But from what she was saying is, you know, like, she agreed, young lady is very attractive, and she's like an IG model or some shit. I didn't even know that was a real thing. But anyway, no shade, no tea. But anyways, it looks like, you know, they showed it where, you know, you went into the hotel, you was in there for hours, and you came out. So my thing is, dude, be smart. Make smart choices, dude. You know what I'm saying? Think with your head on your shoulders, man. I understand you got one in your pants, but use your head, dude. Have some fucking respect for the woman that you're with, for the woman that's about to give birth to your child. Like, have some fucking respect. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do some shit like that, at least, dude, at least use some type of discretion. Some type of discretion, man. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying it's okay. It's not okay because, like I said, my folks know. We ain't doing that. Boo. It's cheaper to keep her. Cheaper to keep her. So, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Now you have a daughter. What you gonna tell her when she turn 18, 19? She growing up. You know what I'm saying? You're raising her. You're helping to raise her. What are you gonna tell her? You know, don't be with a dude that's a dog. Don't be with a dude that mistreats you. Don't be with a dude that doesn't have your back, that isn't honest and truthful and faithful, and you know, someone who is you know, don't be with a guy who's not, you know, like, actually, you know, trying to do the right thing. Don't be with a dude that is actually, you know, committed to you. I mean, who's not committed to you? How can you tell her that? You can't. You know why? Because your ass on video, trick. You on video with two chicks, and then you on video with another chick who you was fucking all night, and you ain't made no qualms about it. You didn't think nobody saw your ass. Come on, dude. You gotta be smarter than that. I mean, like I said, I don't know nothing. All I know is what I see, but the proof is there. And this whole thing about TMZ held on to the video, I do believe that. And I also heard in the streets that Kris Jenner knew about this shit when it took place. I do believe that. And that she called up Harvey and was like, yo, bruh, you know, can you know, do me a solid. You know, we don't say that shit, but do me a solid. And can you know, hold out on that? So, you know, you didn't want to stress, you know, Kris didn't want to stress her daughter out. I get it, because this is something, having a child is something she had been wanting for a long time. And, you know, just was concerned about her health. And I get that. That's what a mother is about. Mother is about nurturing her child and taking care of him or her and making sure that him or her is safe and, you know, feels safe and stays healthy. I get that. And, you know, didn't want to risk the life of her grandchild. So I totally get it. But at the end of the day, like, you know, I guess some other shit came about, and Harvey was like, fuck this shit. Like, if I don't let it go, somebody gonna let it go. If I don't release it, somebody gonna release it. So fuck this. You know, we TMZ, we about to release this shit. So anyway, obviously, you know, it came out, you got busted, whatever. Now it's like, what do you do now? Like, was it worth it? Like, was the vagina worth it? Was the head worth it? I mean, whatever you got, was it worth it? Like, and then what you gonna do now? Are you gonna become like a serial cheater? Or like what's your plan? You know, so I'm just like, dude, you just making people look bad, man, making yourself look bad. So my question to the ladies and gents out there, how do you feel about cheaters, man? What's your deal? How do you feel about this situation with Tristan and Khloe? And like, what do you feel about that, first of all? And second of all, how do you feel about just a man fucking off? Do you think that it's possible that Tristan has a sex addiction? Because truth be told, even though I like Khloe, you know, no shade, no tea, Khloe, but let's be 100, girl. Let's be 100. When you met this young man, he was already just getting out of a relationship with his other child's mother, who was still like, I think I heard like 5 months pregnant at the time, if I'm not mistaken. 5 months, boo. That's like halfway through the damn pregnancy. That baby was just implanted in her not that long before you met him. I'm just saying. No judge. Like I said, no shade, no tea. I'm just talking facts here. So, you know, what did you think was going to happen? Did you think that all of a sudden he was going to become cleansed? He was going to change? He was going to do the right thing? He was going to be committed just because you got his closet in Cleveland? I mean, or wherever he's at. Is it Cleveland? I know he's in Ohio. Cleveland, right? Cincinnati? Cleveland. Did you think he was going to change? I mean, I know women, we like to think that no matter what our race is, we like to think, oh, girl, he loves me and he's going to do the right thing. You know, men are men, and that doesn't make it okay. I'm just saying you need to be realistic with yourself. And you need to, you know what I'm saying, put on your pretty girl thongs. And you need to be like, you know what? You lied, you cheated, you did not do right by me. But we have a daughter together, we're going to raise her. Period, point blank. And keep it moving. Don't, you know what I'm saying, don't act like you can't move on to another man. Beautiful girl, Khloe's beautiful. She's an entrepreneur. She does her own thing. You know what I'm saying? I think out of all of them, she really is the one who's like, I know she always used to say she was a black sheep of the family. And I think Rob also feels like he is too, for other reasons. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, she do her own thing. You know, she do her side hustle. She do what she want to do. And I can appreciate that about her. But my whole point is to say that I think that the young man has a sex addiction. I think he can't help himself. I don't think it's an excuse. I just think that that's the reality of it. And I think he going around sticking his dick in asses and mouth holes and pussies because that's all he know how to do. And obviously there's something deeper than what we see. There's something else going on than what we know. There's always a backstory. There's always a backstory. We just don't know what the backstory is. But it's something there. Guarantee. Quote me. RJ said on April 20th, 2018 that Tristan Thompson has a sex addiction, and or there is something that has gone on with that young man in his past, and it is causing him to react in the way that he is reacting. Something has taken place. What that is, I would dare to try to guess. I mean, like I said, I could throw out a few things, but that's not me. Unless I got some type of facts connecting it, I'm not going to speak on it. But if I find something out, I'll let y'all know. I give y'all that tea, though. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Wrong is wrong. And, you know, I'm not going to excuse you. You know, if it does come down to the fact that you haven't, you know, that you do have an addiction, which is technically just like drug addiction or alcohol, substance abuse. I mean, it is a disease, and I get it, and I know. But, you know, you need to maybe get some help for that. You need to. Because you're not going to be able to have a healthy relationship with anybody else if you can't get to the bottom of what's going on with you and why you're acting in the way that you're acting. Because it's a pattern. You know, you've got a history of this. This is not the first time you've done it. And, you know, for Chloe, she should have known better. Period, point blank. Like I said, I do like Chloe, so I'm not trying to hate on her at all. Not at all. You know, I can appreciate her for the things that she does do. And, you know, in her life, like, I do like her. Out of all the Kardashians, I think, you know, I do really like her. Even though Kendall is the most normal one, I think that Chloe is like her own, like, she do her own thing. And that's the part about it I like. I mean, she's beautiful, but I think that she doesn't give a fuck. And she kind of got like a little bit of a like potty mouth. You know what I mean? And I like that because I got a little bit of a potty mouth. A lot, actually. So my whole thing is that, you know, Chloe, you know, she just needs to do the right thing for her and her daughter. And if it turns out that this young man does have a problem, he does have he has an issue that is going to require some medical attention, therapy or whatever else, then I'm just hoping that she doesn't get into that same cycle. Like, you know, I know when Lamar got sick, you know, when his, you know, demons got a hold of him, that she stuck in there for him. And then once he was out of the woods, you know, she did what she had to do. And I respect that as a woman. I do respect that. You know, she was a bigger woman and she stayed by his side. But as soon as he was well, she was like, deuces, I'm out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, peace. Like, I did what I was supposed to do. And so I'm just hoping that she doesn't fall into that same, you know, because I think she's a nurturer. I think she tries to be there for people. I think that she tries to do the right thing. And sometimes that can bite you in the ass. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just think that if Tristan can't do right, he needs to be by himself. He needs to be, you know, if he want to go and fuck 1 billion women, he can do that. You know, that's up to him. But he doesn't need to involve people in their feelings. So I want to ask today, what do you think? What do you think about this whole Tristan and Chloe situation? Do you think that she's going to take him back? Do you agree with me? Do you think that there's something going on deeper than what we see? Do you think that, you know, Kris Jenner was trying to control the narrative? Do you think that she was, you know, that she's the one that kind of said to Harvey, don't let it go, hold on to it, and then when it came to the point where it couldn't be held anymore, just it had to be released? But do you think that she had her hands in it? And what do you think about just overall in general about men cheating, about women cheating, people cheating? Like, what does that look like for you? Are you someone that forgives? Have you ever gone through that? Like, those are things I want to discuss. I want to discuss cheating today. That's the topic for the car chronicles of RJ. So I'm about to bounce up out of this car and make my next move. And, you know, I'll, you know, be looking for some comments. I know that my you know, my videos are brand new and I don't really have my name out there yet, and you know, I'm just doing this is brand new for me, but I'm hoping that, you know, I can get some folks to, you know, start to get into the dialogue. You know, even if you don't want to subscribe, if you could just like give me some feedback on the topics, give me some feedback on what you think about the video. I know they're kind of long. I'm trying to get to the point where I can get it down. I talk a lot, and I'm from New York, so I talk really fast. But I want to like get my point across, and I want you to be able to know what my outlook is, so you can be like, yeah, RJ said, you know, this is how she felt, and you know, like, for real, that shit's legit, you know. So anyways, happy Freaky Friday, and enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend. I hope to hear from you. Leave any comments or any questions. Like I said, nothing rude, nothing disrespectful, just something really beneficial and constructive. All right, you take care and have a good weekend. Bye now.